Welcome back to War Thunder and welcome to the realistic expectations on the Tu-14T, which will be the new Russian or Soviet jet bomber. And how it will perform, what I expect from it is, an old story basically. I think it will perform like the L-28, both in annoyance and in spamming. And it has the look of the L-28. It probably also will get a cockpit like the L-28, but that's speculation. Probably the same battle rating. It has definitely the same engines. It was developed and built at the same time as the L-28. It even will get the same bomb load, but additional to the bomb load of the L-28, we also will see a 950 kilogram torpedo, which will be the first gas-propelled torpedo in the game, which begs the question, what will be the launch speed and the drop altitude of this torpedo, as this is the first jet to have a torpedo. And I will give you the link in the video description also to my torpedo comparison video. This is a 950 kilogram torpedo, and we have the very same torpedo according to the weight on the IL-4, which is the only pure Russian plane to have a torpedo. And I agree that Russia or the Soviet Union needs much more planes to be equipped with torpedoes, but I would prefer if we get a lot of researchable modules on already existing dive bombers, torpedo bombers. I don't know, maybe PE2s, PE3s. We have numerous versions in the game. Maybe other torpedo bombers or bombers that could carry a torpedo. It would be much better than to give us another high-tier jet bomber with a 23mm defensive gunner. That's practically my own opinion. You'd be the judge. Let me know in the comment section. And, aside from the L-4, the Russians just have the premium Catalina, which has the American torpedoes. And why will there be a little uproar in the community? Well, I guess we will have a lot of Russian bias complainers or imbalance complaints whatsoever. Is this justified? Well, to this day, Russia is the only nation that has just one jet bomber. On the other hand, they have two very good bombers at 8.0 battle rating wise. There are the Germans with their two Arados, but they have very limited bomb load by themselves and very low bomb load thereby. We have the American and British Canberras or B-57s, very similar planes. Decent bomb load, difficult to handle in my opinion. And then we also have obviously the Japanese R2Y2s. Three of them very similar, but very expensive. The V3 in my, as far as I know, has over 70,000 silver lines of repair cost once upgraded. And will this be justified? Well, I guess if this plane is so similar, why not just simply give the L-28 the option to carry also a torpedo? Historically inaccurate. Well, we are long past that argument, I guess. And whenever we saw lately an introduction in the Russian tech tree, it was always very questionable. The T-10M was added together with the Leopard and the M60. It has better armor than the M60, a better gun than the Leo, and is also comparable in its overall speed. And it has the best stock shell and actually makes all the other top-tier heavy tanks of other nations look rather silly indeed. The IT-1, also the problematic ATGM in my opinion, is the only ATGM with a high survivability and also very good armor. The T-44-100 actually is a better performing T-44 with a gun very similar to the Panther II, just leaving the British and the Americans in the dust according to medium tanks. The Tu-4, like a B-29, only more. Better bomb load, faster, better climbing speed, deciding the games, extremely powerful defensive gunners. It also got then a better strategic air spawn, the MiG-17, really neglected the dominance of the Hunter, and then the Hunter was buffed, and there we saw a lot of stuff going on at chat battles. And guess why I'm not playing chats? And I think to myself, why again this plane? Because we saw a lot of let's say answers from the developers. For example, on the German E series of tanks, like the E50 and the E75, will not make it into the game because they will play like basically King Tigers or the Panther II. And I think to myself, well, that's a fine argument if we wouldn't have a spam of T-34s and ALF-2s in so many different versions. But it's okay for the Russians, it's not okay for any other nation. So a lot of double standards here. And well, we will see how it will work out. This is not a game changer. It just will make the game a little bit more annoying than it is already at this level. So, practically my opinion. This plane will bring nothing new to the table except for the torpedo, which I'm actually interested in. But all around it will be really strange. I could tell you now hours upon hours how it will crash the matchmaker, but I leave it to you to find out yourself. Anyways, give this video a like if you did. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole topic, and subscribe if you want to see more. Anyways, we will see each other in the skies of War Thunder.